Staying active and continuing to learn can be invaluable to your quality of life, especially as you enter your retirement years. The Continuing Education Unit of Pensacola State College offers courses and programs for students of all ages interested in lifelong learning, recreation and leisure, and cultural events. Here's my interview from a few weeks ago with the coordinator of continuing education at PSD, Frances Yeo. Good morning, Frances. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, always a pleasure. Thank you so much, Rachel.
Well, tell us first of all, what is continuing education if someone is not really familiar with it?
Well, it's not continuing your college degree. There's a lot of different ways to express what it is. It's lifelong learning. But let me tell you specifically how we define it at Pensacola State College. It's a strong link between the college and the community for recreation and leisure classes.
Oh, well, that's pretty, concise. We like that. So tell us, why does Pensacola State College offer these opportunities?
Well, as it used to be a junior college, we're now State College because we offer some four-year degrees. Being involved in the community is a very important part of the mission of Pensacola State College. And this is a way for anybody in the community to actually come take courses. Not toward any kind of academic degree. It is just to have fun.
And we love to have fun.
Yes.
That's great.
Yes.
So when and where are these courses held?
We now have 6 different campuses. A lot of people might not know that we have extended up to Century. We're out in South Santa Rosa, Warrington, Milton, and where a lot of people know on North 9th Avenue by Cordova Mall and Sacred Heart.
Oh, that's fantastic. Wow. So how many is that? 6 campuses you
Well,
said?
and then besides that, we have a contract with the city. We can be in any city community center. We're now extending into Escambia County. We're out at Perdido Key. And so we're really trying to be out where people want to take classes.
And that's pretty phenomenal. So it makes it pretty accessible. You can go wherever, whenever, and that's pretty great. So what does it typically cost for someone to sign up?
Well, it's a wide variety of classes. We have a huge menu, anything from a 2-hour class all the way up to a 24-hour class. And so I have a little formula where I figure out the prices based on the length of time that you take the class and if there's any supplies. For instance, we have a cooking class that starts next week, and we buy all the food for that, and then after you cook, you get to eat it. So the price of that class is $38, and they get together and they cook and they enjoy it and they get to eat it. So it varies. So it's not a set price for every single class. So we have a big menu.
Yeah, it sounds like it's pretty hands-on, which of course makes it a lot more fun.
Yes, yes.
Well, tell us a little bit about some of your more popular classes.
Well, always the most popular classes are our swimming classes. We have an aquatics class at all different levels, all the way from mommy and me classes up to, we have 90-year-old master swimmers. And it's just a really great place. We just have one pool, and it's at the North 9th Avenue location. But the pool is busy from 5:30 in the morning till 10 o'clock at night with different classes available, all the way to individual swim lessons.
That's really great. So we know that there's some other institutions and some other programs that offer leisure and recreation courses. What makes PSC different?
Well, a lot of what we do is make sure that there's an educational component to a class. So it's not just doing something, you're also learning something about it. So, for instance, a cooking class, you might learn a little bit about the nutrition that goes along with it. We've got a class that's gluten-free eating, and so so they can learn a little bit about it. So we're very proud of who our teachers are. We have dozens and dozens of adjunct instructors, and they all bring their skill and passion to the classroom.
That's really good. So we know that it's not age restrictive, but tell us some of your other courses that you offer, not just swimming, but what are some of the other ones?
Well, we do a lot of photography classes, and I'm really proud of our computer classes because a lot of people who didn't grow up with computers are real hesitant to use them. And so we have very basic computer classes like this is a mouse, you push this button, it's a click. You know, some people are afraid to even turn on a computer. And one of the things that's really caught on too is private lessons. And so they can take a private lesson of a computer class too. And we've also extended out to Azalea Trace. So we have some classes available out there as well.
Now, do you have classes on Facebook? Because I know my grandparents could really benefit from that.
We
Social
have a social media class.
That is
yes,
phenomenal.
We do. One of the classes I really wanted was, though, on telephones. But the challenge is everybody's little cell phone is different. And so most of those are available at every provider. Gives you classes on those.
That's really great. So do you offer discounts to some of the older aging populations?
Well, actually, our program is completely funded by the fees that people pay to take the classes. It's not supplemented at all by any state funding, any government funding at all. So there's no discounts for age. I'm not able to give discounts to people who work at the college. You know, there's no discounts. It's one price for the class. And so everybody pays the same amount.
Great. So how does someone find out about the schedule of courses, more information? How do they sign up?
Well, we've got 3 different terms, and so we have a new booklet that comes out each term. The booklet this particular term has a couple dancing on the front, and I know that that helps with suggestions. I've added 2 new dance teachers, and our dance classes are full, so they see the availability of the classes. So they can find them online. If they call our office, we'll be glad to mail them a booklet, and you sign up at the college, either online or you come to any of the campuses to sign up and register for a class.
Well, and what about some of those folks that do feel comfortable with using computers and maybe they want to take some online courses? Does PSC provide that?
Yes, we sure do. We have online classes in a variety of different subjects. One of my favorites that I like to see people take is how to write your life story.
Oh, wow.
Because you think about, you know, lived a long life and you've got a lot of stories, and if you don't write it down, you know, the next generations aren't going to get to enjoy that and learn from that. So that's an online class, and I'm looking for teachers that can help do that in the classroom as well.
That's really good. So what do you have on the slate for the spring?
Well, we have lots going on right now. We're in the spring right now. Sometimes when you see the snow in the north, you don't think that it's spring, but it is. But we do quite a few different classes in a variety of subjects. We have some life planning classes with some financial planning as well, and those have really taken off, where a lot of people are interested in that, to have somebody kind of hold their hand and walk through that with it. But a lot of recreation classes, Tai Chi, tennis, and a lot of fitness classes with yoga, and you know, just different things that you can do. There was a wonderful news story recently that talks about how important fitness is, especially as you age, and it's never too late to start working out. So our swimming classes are always available. We have even open swimming time that people can come use.
Well, that's really phenomenal. Of course, the number's on the screen if someone wants to contact you and needs more information, but we really appreciate you coming on the show, Frances.
Well, thank you so much, Rachel.